his story was so well written and deep and like really emotional, and I felt for the dude, man. Like, I get where he's coming from, but also, if I was him, bro, I would have killed myself halfway through that movie. Like, I literally was thinking about it. I was thinking about it during the movie. I was like, man,
here chasing dreams, trying to catch them like receivers. Heavy on the grind, trying to turn you to believers. Yeah, we see you hating from the bleachers. Coming with the gas, hot and ready, little Caesars.
yo, what it is, people? Happy holidays. It's your boys.
Oh man, I should have got my
Santa Claus hat. Yeah,
Santa Claus hat.
I don't have any Christmas stuff.
Dang, man.
But hey, guys,
My
what's
Santa
up?
Claus hat's in the car. I'm always prepared. I just didn't think about it. I was trying to get in the house to do our review on this movie, bro.
Yeah, so I was going to tell you real quick before we get started deep into this. Well, first and foremost, welcome to the ABOV The Multiverse podcast, guys. I know it's been a little break that we've been on, but, you know, it's December. It's the holidays, so... But you already know, I'm Adrian Blest.
I'm Avery Harden.
And we are getting started today. We just went to go see the craziest movie. But before I say that, though, we're going to get into this, right? I want to say, bro, this is going to be our last podcast of the year.
Oh, shoot.
Because, I mean, after this is Christmas and then New Year's after this. So, like, we don't really have much time to do anything. And there's not really much going on. So,
I mean,
this is our last episode of the year.
Do we really want to say last episode? Because we got What If.
We do have What If, and
we got What If,
and we got Aquaman 2 coming out.
Yeah, so we could plus we that's what I'm saying. We could do it because I leave to Vegas on the 21st, so we can go see Aquaman. Or we can see Aquaman. I'm not ecstatic to go see it. Yeah, so we can see Aquaman when I get back, and then we could also knock out what's the name separately. What If separately? Because it's like 9 episodes.
Okay, so this is what I'm seeing right now.
Because I get back on the 26th.
This right here is the 49th episode of the podcast.
Oh,
yeah.
So that's the last episode. 50th.
So we'll do.
Hey.
So we'll do one more episode after this.
Yeah.
Where we talk about Aquaman 2 and What If, and then. Next year, new season of the podcast, episode 51 and beyond. You're going to see a new set. You're going to see new stuff. Probably some upgrades. We might get wireless mics. Who
Honestly,
knows, bro?
we might you guys just be patient because we might make a crazy turnaround.
Yeah.
Because I'm hoping that my album sells a lot. And I want to invest in this as well as my music. So
that sounds great. That sounds fucking great.
So let's just hope my album does what I want it to do. You know what I'm saying?
Yes. So Atlantis II is on the way, and also like I'm trying to. I have ideas and plans and plots and things that I want to do for season 2 of this podcast. I mean, technically, I don't even know what season this technically would be, but. We did 1 year.
What's the name has season like 30, 40 episodes in the season. So that could be season 2.
But basically,
Simpsons and freaking Family Guy have like 80 episodes in one season.
Well, we finished the first year of our podcast, so we got one more episode to finish out the year, and then a new year, 2024, new movies, new stuff to talk about, new podcast set, everything, bro. It's gonna go up from there. So
yeah,
we appreciate you guys for sticking with us. And just wait for the future because the future is about to be dope as shit.
Yeah.
But the reason we are here today is because we just went to go see Godzilla Minus One, and holy shit, man. I'm curious to hear what Avery thought about it because if you guys know us, this is how we do the movie thing, right? So first, there's no Marvel stuff coming out. There's no DC stuff coming out. So we're kind of just like in this like limbo. So there hasn't been anything for us to really talk about major besides Jonathan Majors, no pun intended, which we will get into later.
Bars.
But we were looking for something to do. I'm like, the podcast, it's been a little while since we've done it. Let's go watch this movie that everyone's talking about called Godzilla Minus One. Mm-hmm. People are talking about it's like the best movie, blah, blah, all this stuff. And I'm like, we got to go see it and see how it goes, right? The way that me and Avery go see movies now is the smart way to do it because we used to drive together. We can't do that anymore because we end up talking about the movie before the podcast. So we drove separately. Avery went to go get food. I went to go get food. We came back here, got the podcast started. So I'm very, very curious to hear what Avery thinks about the movie because I have my ideas and I want to talk about it.
The movie was solid, man. We just saw Godzilla and I'm not gonna lie. Dre said something about it, and I was like, and I think we were shooting an episode of Road to Atlantis. Shout out to Atlantis, coming out January 5th. We were shooting Road to Atlantis at the batting cages, and he talked about Godzilla. I heard about it. People were talking about it, whatever. And I like looked up the trailer, and I was like, I don't know, man. I'll probably because also it's in Japanese. So me personally, like. I don't dislike it. I just like I have to be home. Like when I watch Squid Games, I could be home and focus on the subtitles.
Yeah.
So I was like, I don't really want to go to the movie theater to see it because they gotta focus. Like, you know what I mean? So anyways, fast forward, Dre was like, let's go see it. Everybody's talking about it. After he said that, I started seeing people like really hyping it up, and I'm like, all right, man, is it really that good? So I'm going in here off of what word of mouth, what people are saying,
which is crazy because that's like this movie had no marketing, like no one would have known about it except people just talking about it, which is crazy.
Like, you guys know I'm a movie head, so I knew about it, but it didn't draw me in to go watch it.
Yeah,
and y'all
same.
know I go see the wackest movies. I go see the poopity poop, scoopity scoop movies. So I saw the movie and I didn't want to go see it, but until everybody else started talking about it. So anyways, yeah, he invited me and we went to go see it. Blah blah blah, whatever. And then I saw the movie. I saw the movie and I was like, oh, dude, I honestly like. So anybody that's skeptical of watching a movie with the subtitles and it's not in your actual language, this is the movie to do it. This would be the movie to do it.
Yes,
because, bro. Dude, the emotion that they give the characters,
my God, bro.
It's like I'm like, oh shit,
holy shit, man.
It's actually really good. So I mean, I liked it. There was the only thing that threw me off was they did really good CGI, but like sometimes it wasn't good. Like sometimes it looked weird. But
like for what? Like I feel like the beginning when Godzilla was just like on the island when he was little, that kind of threw me off. But once it started going, then it was really good. For me, example, I feel like when he's in the water, he looks really cool. When he's on land, it looks like because his arms don't move.
Yeah, it looks really weird.
Well, I mean, he doesn't have big arms, bro.
And that was my biggest. So hold on, man. This is just a thing with like ginormous figures in movies. Why do they have them going so slow? I never understood that.
Because the bigger you are, the slower you are. Like to an ant, we seem slow as fuck.
He goes crazy in the water.
Yeah, but then he does go fast as fuck.
That's what I'm saying.
Where he goes fast, and there's certain parts where he goes slow.
Those are my only two things. Other than that, man, this movie was really good, bro. Like I really enjoyed it. I really enjoyed like the plot, the plot outside of the monster with Shikishima.
Who got the keys to my bima?
And Kiko.
Yeah.
And the girl
and the baby and the okay. Let me just.
I liked it. I enjoyed it. I give it a solid 8.5.
8.5. Wow. Okay.
I give it a solid 8.5.
I'm gonna say this right now. I had no expectations going into this movie. I heard about a fucking Godzilla movie. I love Godzilla. If you guys before I was telling Avery, before superheroes and shit, Godzilla was I love Godzilla. Like I've watched Godzilla stuff since I was a little kid.
Yeah.
Godzilla's been one of my favorite characters of all time. I've always loved Godzilla. I just love the idea of a fucking giant fucking monster coming out the ocean and destroying shit.
Yeah.
It just is cool, bro. It's so cool. And Godzilla is the king of monsters. I was gonna tell you this before we went to go see the movie, just to hype you up on it. But I was like, I'll just wait till the podcast, bro. Godzilla, like. This movie was a little bit different. This is more the classic Godzilla where it's just like he comes out and he like destroys shit, right? But the reason Godzilla does all this stuff is because usually there's another monster, right? So like Godzilla's like asleep, he's dormant, and like essentially what it is like the Earth like almost created Godzilla to defend itself against the bad. It's like viruses, right? Think about our body. It's like if there was like a virus that enters our body and it's like foreign, our body creates something to fight it, right? That's what Godzilla is essentially, right? There's these like viruses, these monsters, these beasts, these things that are on Earth that have been created for whatever reason, and Godzilla is the thing to keep it all safe. Yeah. So normally like Godzilla, what happens is a monster shows up and it starts destroying shit, and then Godzilla comes out and it's like, fuck you, I'm the king of the monsters. Yeah. I'm gonna shut you down and kill you and destroy you, and then I go back to my fucking dormant thing.
I thought that was Kong.
Kong also is part of that.
Okay.
Kong's part of that too.
Okay.
Kong and him are like the same, like on that. That's why it's Kong Godzilla. That's why it's like the matchup of them is so epic, right? But in this movie, this is more of the classic Godzilla shit, right? Where it's just like Godzilla's a fucking monster on a tear. He comes out the ocean and just wrecks shit, and then they're like, "Fuck, what do we do to like stop this guy?"
Yeah.
Which was great. This movie, though, coming into it, like I said, I had no expectations about this movie. I really thought like, okay, there's this like Japanese Godzilla movie. So there's another one called Godzilla Shaijin or something like that. I forgot what it's called. It's something with like an S. It's like a Japanese word. But that movie's sick too. And that's more of a low budget Godzilla movie that came out probably like 4 or 5 years ago. That movie's sick because it shows like the evolution of Godzilla, where he like comes out the water and he's like more of like he's not Godzilla yet. Like he like evolves and keeps evolving and then grows arms and grows feet and grows a tail and all this shit and becomes Godzilla. And that movie's dope.
I should have watched that because
that movie's dope.
I was like trying to figure out.
That was a little more weird, right? But this movie, bro, I know Avery gave it an 8.5, but with my low expectations and then going into this and like seeing it, this was a fucking 11 out of 10 for me, bro. This was like, honestly, movie of the year for me. I was blown away. Like, I cannot say how fucking good this movie was. I loved it. Like, absolutely fucking loved it, bro. I thought the subtitles was going to be a big thing for me too, but you get over it pretty quick. Like, the subtitle thing, like, I got over it pretty quick. And at first, too, when they introduced Godzilla, he's a lot smaller than he is as we know him to be, right? So when they showed him at first, I was like, oh, is this what it's going to be like? He's just like a big T-Rex. But it evolves, bro.
Yeah.
Godzilla evolves. And that's what's cool about like the Japanese version of Godzilla. They always like kind of like have him like a little bit smaller or like starting out, and then he gets bigger. And this was like perfect, bro. Like the time period it was set in, like the action, like the CGI was fucking crazy.
Yeah.
Like the stuff that,
as
like,
I said before, that the first part threw me off. But when he's
that first part threw me off too.
When he's in the water, bro, that joint he looks freaking.
Yeah, he looks insane.
Yeah, he looks
when
crazy.
he was on fucking when he was on land just destroying buildings, just like fucking. He just like he would tuck his arms and just be like, and just fucking tackle a building and then spin around and fucking smash a building with his tail. Like that shit was crazy, bro.
Yeah.
But yes, I had no expectations going into this movie, and I was blown away. Honestly, the one thing that I really loved about this movie was, take out Godzilla from this movie, it's still a good movie.
Yeah.
Like, it's crazy how good the acting is and how good the storyline is. I was blown away by the storyline. I did not think, like, I was really emotionally invested, bro. I did not think that I was gonna get this invested into the movie.
I got choked up at the end.
I cried, bro, twice.
I got choked up.
I cried twice during this movie, guys. Like,
the end's gonna mess you up.
And you know what's crazy is like the movie where sometimes I'll watch a movie and I'll get like emotionally invested into it where I get teary eyed. But this one, like, I got teary-eyed, and then a fucking tear dropped there on my cheek, and I was like, holy shit. Like, I'm actually, like, really crying from this movie, bro. It's insane. The storyline is so good, bro. Like, the main character, I felt for him so much. Like, I was... yeah, pause. But I felt for him like I was...
Oh, you said felt?
Felt for him, not felt him.
No, I thought you said fell for him.
Not fell for him. Felt him. Like, okay. I felt his emotions. I felt his emotions. Shin Sima, who got the kiss? His story was insane. It's just the way that they did it, like the kamikaze pilot shit, like everything, just what it means to be a kamikaze pilot, and then for him to abandon his post, all that stuff. That was the whole story in itself. And then meeting the girl and the kid and it's just, oh my god, bro, it was crazy. And that's not even including the fucking Godzilla parts. The Godzilla parts are the best part, but in between the Godzilla parts, you're so invested in the story.
He wasn't even my favorite character. I like the Einstein dude.
Oh yeah,
that dude is sick. I like
the doctor. The doctor was dope.
Because he can't, like, that was even a switch right there. Like he seen it, like it was really on some like what do you call it, like super scientist thing. Like when he first seen it, he was like, oh shoot, okay, I know how to beat this nigga, man. And then they figured out how to beat him, and then, you know what I mean, I ain't gonna spoil it, but I thought that was, I thought that was sick. And that was even another side story from the actual main story. Like that was just another, like, it's a part of the story, but it was like his story where it's oh shoot, he's more than just the freaking, you know what I mean,
just the guy on the boat. Like I
was like, dang, that's dope. I enjoyed it.
Had his twists and turns. I'll tell you, the story itself, just like him as like the main character, Shim Sima, whatever his name was, Shikshima. his story was so well written and deep and like really emotional, and I felt for the dude, man. Like, I get where he's coming from, but also if I was him, bro, I would have killed myself halfway through that movie. Like, I literally was thinking about it. I was thinking about it during the movie. I was like, man, like, if I was him, I would have killed myself. Dude, it's one thing to have, like, I want to get into spoilers, but I don't want to spoil it. But the first thing that happens to him, I'm like, damn, I feel bad for him.
I'm not gonna see it.
Yeah, that's why we're not gonna ruin it for you guys. We want you guys to go see it, so we're not gonna ruin it. But I'll just tell you this: like, the first thing that happened with him, I felt bad for. The second thing that happened for him, I was like, damn. Wasn't like the third thing happened. I'm like, dude, what's the point of living? Just go die, bro. Like, I would kill myself. I would kill myself. There's no point of living. And then, I mean, we won't ruin the ending, but man, got me in tears. I was crying. I was blown away. I also want to say this about the movie, and people have been pointing this out on social media. The budget for this movie was like $10 million, not 10,000, $10 million or something crazy, where it was like a super low budget movie.
Oh, really?
And the CGI that they did for this movie and the stuff that they did with this movie was insane. Better than any fucking lately Marvel movie that's come out as far as CGI. When Godzilla steps, you feel his steps. When he's like destroying a building, you're like, holy shit. When he picks up a fucking ship and throws it across the fucking air, and you just see a ship just like flying through the air. I looked at Avery like, holy shit, bro. Are you kidding me?
The one thing that I could give the FX guy a raise for is the blue freaking
his nuclear fucking blast.
That joint, you feel it in the theater. You feel like,
oh my god,
like, it was a part, and like I said, I won't ruin it, where like he didn't even do it actually, but it was like a blue. The blue thing was about to come out of Godzilla, and like in the moment they like just showed him gearing up to do it, and then you could just feel it.
Like you feel the tension, right? Like it's like, oh shit, he's about to fucking shoot his thing.
And they did this one thing too, where they like, I mean, I don't think this FX guys, but like the movie guys like made it silent, and I was like,
that was smart, bro.
What they say?
The tension with the knife.
I was like,
when it went silent, I was like breathing heavy. I was like, oh my god, bro. Like that was such a great moment to do that. But even like little shit like where when he's charging up his beam and you see his scales like one by one start coming out, and you're like, what's like, he's fucking charging up. Oh my god, bro. It was crazy. When he shoots the nuclear like blast, you feel like you're like watching a fucking nuclear bomb go off. It was insane, dude. It was insane. Oh my god. So I mean, for me, 11 out of 10, bro. Like, that was amazing movie. I cried. It was emotional. The story was great. The acting was great. The Godzilla CGI was fucking crazy. Just everything about that movie was insane. I did not expect it to be that good. I knew people were saying it's really good, but I did not expect it to be that good.
Yeah, it was really good, man. I only gave it an 8.5 because outside me personally, outside of the ocean, I didn't like the CGI. I did like that the when he was really destructive. That was really cool, but like, you know, the first part, and then I think he was on land another time, but like he looked weird. He looked really weird.
He did look weird because he's like he's so slow and his arms are so little.
But dude, he looked so sick in the water though. Like I don't want to say that, and then people be like, no, dude, in the water
when he's like swimming in the water and his head sticking out, like he looks so scary,
crazy.
It's so scary, man. I can't even imagine seeing something like that in real life.
Oh god, yeah.
I would shit my pants, bro. I would shit my pants.
And you know what's even crazier? From the beginning, so that isn't a spoiler, but when he was killing the first guys, he didn't even eat them.
Yeah, he just bit them and threw them across the fucking.
That's great. Like that was another thing. That's another thing it's 8.5 for me, because maybe I don't know too much, and I'm like, okay, I want a backstory. What the hell is going on? Because I don't even know. Like, I think I've seen Kong and those Godzilla movies, but it's not registered in my head that it's like, okay, where the hell did he come from and why did he come from? But you kind of explained a little bit, but like, if I would have known,
this is a little different. I mean, because the classic Godzilla, like the original Godzilla movies, like it's the idea. Like if you take it back to like when they first made Godzilla, it's like when movies were in black and white, like Godzilla came out. he was just, the idea was just, hey, what if a fucking monster came out of the sea and started destroying the town? What would we do? You know, that's the basis of it. But then they started adding lore to it and being like, okay, what is Godzilla? Why did he come here? And then they start introducing like the other monsters, and you realize, okay, he's like the king of the monsters, and anytime a monster emerges, he has to like show who's boss, and then he goes back into like his sleeping shit.
Yeah.
And so that's why he comes out. But this was more of the classic where it's just like, there's no other monsters. It's just Godzilla just showed up and it was like wreaking havoc and just fucking.
It's savage, like,
and he's
and he
so
got
crazy,
no like, yeah, and that's
crazy.
That's another thing for me. Like, I just maybe that just threw me off. It was like the way of him like just coming with no explanation.
Yeah,
that's my thing. But then again, it's like you don't really have an explanation with when you just like if a monster just showed up right now, we won't have an explanation. We just gotta run.
Yeah. Which that part, all those parts are so scary. Like I when he's walking on land and he steps and then the fucking street is like and fucking goes up because the pressure of him, how heavy he is. It's just crazy. And then oh man, yeah, the idea for them to beat him and everything, it's just. Man, it was insane. It was such a fucking good movie. It was such a good movie. I did not think it was going to be that good, and it was amazing.
Yeah,
amazing.
For sure.
I think probably the best movie I saw this whole year.
Yeah.
I can't think of a better movie than that, besides maybe Spider-Man, the animated one, but that's it. What? Oppenheimer?
Hunger Games, man.
Oh, Hunger Games. Yeah, I didn't see that. I heard it was really good. But
Hunger Games was lit.
I heard it was good from not only you, from other people too.
Yeah, Hunger Games was lit. Hunger Games was lit, but
that's neither here nor there.
This is Godzilla's segment. I'm not gonna take it away. I'm not gonna take it away. But yeah, Hunger Games was really freaking good.
I still gotta see that. I still haven't even watched the original one, so I gotta watch.
Plus the girl in there is freaking. Yeah. She's beautiful.
The girl in this movie was pretty fucking hot too.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Pretty as
fuck. For sure. I was hella mad at Shikishima. Like, bro.
Yeah, you better marry this bitch, bro.
For real,
like,
bro.
fuck.
She was
man.
like, taking care of you, fool. Like, what the?
I know.
What are you doing, bro?
They're like a living. You know what's crazy too is like.
Hey, this is right after we went to Korean barbecue. It was like, well, I wish I had a K-pop little girl. Like, she looks just like the K-pop girls, bro. Like, bro, she was fine. Yeah, she was fine.
Yeah, man, it was wild, and it's just like I'm saying, like the storyline of it, like it's original. It's not your. It's kind of like. It's almost cliche in the way that like a normal like it connects the main character and like gives it like ties for something to like live for almost, right? But in a creative way that's different than anything we've seen before. So it was such good writing, bro. Such good writing. I got to give props to whoever made this movie because, man, shout out to you, man. That shit was amazing. I cannot. I want to go see it again. I already called my mom and told her I'm like, we're going to go see this movie on Christmas.
Yeah. It's solid. It's
so good.
It's solid.
But yeah, and what's even crazier, I'm in my whole little Godzilla phase right now too, because on our, you guys are here. This is above the multiverse, so. If you guys are here, you probably like superheroes, right? Well, they also just came out with a comic book run for the Justice League versus Godzilla versus King Kong. And I happened to go to a comic book store about 2 weeks ago, and I was in there. And you know what's funny enough? I had seen that they were promoting Justice League versus Godzilla, and I was like, what? Like, what is this? This is crazy. Like, is this like just like some weird like little like one-off thing? And then I went to a comic book store and they had the first 2 issues and I bought them, and it's good, bro. It's really fucking good. Like, it's a really good. It's really good shit.
Do you think they can make that the live action? Would it be cool?
It would, but I feel like there's so much Justice League stuff that they have to touch first. Like, this is like. The reason it works for the comics is because they've done so much with the Justice League over the years, like, and everything. Like, it's like they've kind of like run out of ideas, so it makes sense for them to be like, okay, now the Justice League, Superman's gonna fight Godzilla now. Like, it's kind of stupid, right? But it also is cool. But they haven't even touched like all the other stuff that they can do with Justice League and all that stuff yet. So that would be like in 50 years. Like in 50 years, they're gonna be like, once everyone's seen enough Superman movies and they're all tired of DC and shit, then they'll be like, okay, Godzilla versus Superman. Because let me just say, Godzilla fucks Superman up, dude. He fucks him up bad, dude. He like the way the second issue ended. Godzilla, I don't know how they're gonna stop Godzilla. That's all I'm saying. And honestly, that's the whole point of this movie too, is like, how the fuck do you stop Godzilla? There's no fucking way. This guy is crazy, dude.
Yeah.
Like, just his powers, the thing that he does, like, oh my god. It's so good, and it made it so realistic.
I mean, the only way you stop him
is so good.
Is let him be.
That's yes. That's what they find out in the old school Japanese movies. That's what they decide. Like they're like, there is no stopping Godzilla. It's like really just like he is the king of our fucking world, and we just have to survive his madness for a little while and then let him go back to sleep because there's nothing we can do.
Yeah. Or you just move everybody away from him.
Where are you gonna go? The ocean's everywhere, bro. He can go onto land whatever he wants. It's his world.
True.
This is his planet, bro. We're on his planet.
That's true.
Like we're lucky to even be alive in the amount of time that we have when he's not fucking just wrecking shit.
The only thing I can think about is if it's what do you call it? Like you build like a little Wakanda in the air.
Yeah,
that's the only way. Like,
I mean, to leave Earth.
Yeah, I mean, not leave Earth, but like you just
be floating there.
Yeah, you have like a high school.
What you call shoot you out of the air?
What you call it?
Like sky high.
Sky high, yeah, sky high. But he shoots you in the air.
Yeah, he'll shoot you in the air.
Yeah, but you're not really bothering him. Like you're up there, so like, what is he gonna be like?
Godzilla has no rhyme or reason, bro.
He conquered the world.
He looks up.
So he looks up. He's just gonna see like
a
thing.
Like,
he's not gonna see nobody like bothering him, so that, at that point it's like
the thing about Godzilla, it's like a lesson on like human nature, right? It's like us experimenting and doing stuff because ultimately with Godzilla, like the way they kind of make it seem in this movie is that he just kind of existed. He was a lot smaller. He was like but during World War II, when they dropped the nukes, it like powered him, right? It mutated him, it made him bigger, it made him stronger, it made him like nuclear radiated. So that's why he's able to shoot like fucking nuclear beams out of his mouth.
Gotcha.
It's because the bombs dropped, and that's where in the movie they do a good job at showing this. It's a quick little scene, so I mean it's a little spoiler, but they show that the bombs dropped in the ocean. Some nukes went off in the ocean, hit Godzilla. And his ass didn't die. He fucking got bigger and stronger. And like that's why he is what he is. And so our most powerful weapon wouldn't even kill him. It would just make him stronger. So that's what's scary about Godzilla, right? It's such a fucking creative story, man. It's so good. And it's like, if you think about it, man, Godzilla's been around for so fucking, I think since like the 1940s. Yeah. It's crazy, bro.
The whole
it will never end. Godzilla's just insane.
The whole time, and I'm about to get canceled, I'm sorry, but the whole time
we can cut this out if we need
the whole time I'm watching this movie, I'm thinking of Chris Tucker. He's like, when Godzilla come around, bro, that's what happened, bro. The whole time, bro, that part where he comes on land and he started messing everything up, I thought about the Chris Tucker thing, bro. He was like, y'all be tripping with Godzilla. Oh, that was the thing. Him and Jackie Chan were arguing about who keep they cool. And he was like, Jackie Chan was like, my people, they keep they cool. We keep they cool. He's like, nah, not when Godzilla come. When he comes, I'll be like, and that joint was heavy weak, but yeah, you can cut this out because that might be racist.
That's fine. All
right. If this
He's
is
just quoting Rush Hour.
If this is offensive, I love you guys, man. I'm definitely far
but
from.
But no, I was thinking about that too. Like, there's parts when Godzilla comes on land, and they're like, and honestly, I get it. If something like that is happening, like you're like, what the fuck? You're gonna look at it, right? But also get the fuck out of there, dude. There were some parts where like Godzilla, like they shot Godzilla with a bunch of missiles and shit, and then they all stopped to see like, is he still alive? Is he dead? I'm like, don't worry about it. Just get the fuck out of there, bro. Like, what are you doing standing around waiting for him to see if he's okay? Like, get the fuck out of there. Like, oh my god, it was crazy. But yeah, it's insane. Honestly, must-see movie. Honestly, you have to go see it. It originally came out only in a few theaters, like select theaters around the nation, and then they just recently. That's why we were able to go watch it, is because they just recently expanded and put it in like almost every theater. So check your movies theaters, go check it out. See it before the end of the year, because god damn, what a movie, bro.
There was some people in there. I like you said, might not be, but it was like probably like 5, 6 people in there.
There's a good
so
amount of
people are checking for it, man. So
yeah, I think what it is, and what's crazy, and we mentioned it earlier in the podcast, it's all word of mouth marketing. which is crazy because I haven't seen it. I didn't see any trailers for it. I didn't see any commercials for it. I didn't see anybody like.
You said they had $10
promoting
million
it.
for it, so they probably
They probably didn't have a marketing budget. Yeah, they didn't have a marketing
everybody's
budget.
watching it. Everybody's watching it, kind of like showing love.
I saw people like obviously I follow like nerdy shit right on Instagram and social media and stuff right. So I see them talking about there's this movie Godzilla Minus One. It's really fucking good. Like I see it kind of start building, and then next thing you know, like I'm like it's got like a 98% on Rotten Tomatoes. Like everyone's saying good things about it. Every critic is saying good things about it. And then all of a sudden, it's also now being expanded release. And I was like, it's expanded release? That's crazy. And then I started seeing my friends going to see it and post about it on Instagram saying, 10 out of 10 best movie. This is a great movie. And I was like, holy shit. Okay, what is this movie? Because there's another Godzilla vs. King Kong movie that's coming out in 2024, and they released a trailer for that. So like I think most people are looking at that movie because that's part of the bigger story that we know with Godzilla vs. King Kong and all the movies that have been coming out with Monarch and all that shit. And there's a Monarch TV show right now on Apple Plus. So I think most people are checking for that Godzilla, but this was like an offbeat kind of its own thing Godzilla in Japanese. You know what I mean? Like the actual Japanese Godzilla, and it just blew my fucking mind. Blew my mind. Goddamn. What a crazy movie, bro.
It was good. I enjoyed it. I had a good time watching it. Yeah.
I can't believe I cried. Fuck a bitch, bro.
Man, I ain't gonna lie, man. I teared up. That last part, I was like,
it got me too.
Because he got the note. He got the note. I'm gonna just say this. I'm not gonna spoil it, but he got the note, and I was like,
"Did you when she got the note?
No, when she got the note, I didn't think.
Okay,
but when he got the note, I was like, "Oh yeah." I was like, "Oh yeah." I was like, "Oh yeah." I was like, "Oh yeah, let's get it." And then boom, you know what I'm saying?
Damn, bro.
Hello.
Anyways,
she cute, man. I need to look her up so I can start following her Instagram.
She's really pretty.
So I can shoot my shot.
But yeah, anyways, that was yeah, I heard it. Good luck, bro. Fuck that.
I was trying to give you a little K-pop joint, man.
You're not gonna be able to steal her away from Shim Shima. Shim Shima, he's a fucking a legend, dude.
Yeah, he's a...
But yeah, fucking. Anyways, great fucking movie, guys. Highly recommend it. Go see that movie because, goddamn, in a time where there is no Marvel or DC or big movies or anything really coming out.
Really smart of them.
It came out at a perfect time because me and Avery have not had anything to watch or anything to go see or anything to talk about, and it came out, and I was like, hey, we need to do a podcast before the end of the year. You know, let's just go watch this movie and see what happens. And I'm glad we did because goddamn, that was good. It was so good.
Yeah.
But yeah. Anyways,
another movie that you all should watch is Leave the World Behind. So Netflix. Okay. It's actually really crazy. I heard it first on TikTok because niggas is talking about the government. They're talking about, oh man, this is what I be talking about. Like, y'all better pay attention. They telling you guys what's happening, and then when you watch it, you kind of like start to think. And then I was just telling him my phone was tripping today after I watched the movie, and I thought the worst because of that movie. But yeah.
started going to like cyber tech mode.
Like legit, bro. Watch Leave the World Behind. It's crazy. It's crazy. But yeah, other than that, man, I haven't really been on anything because I've been, doing the album, so I haven't really been on too much.
Well, let's talk about the album then, because we got Avery's albums coming out soon.
January 5th.
Atlantis II.
Yeah, January 5th, man. It's crazy.
It's coming up quick.
It's coming up really fast, man. It's coming up really fast. It's shoot, man.
Well, here, how about this? Okay, so for people who don't know, maybe you guys watch the podcast and maybe you guys don't check in on our socials, or maybe you're seeing the podcast for the first time and you guys are interested in knowing about what we do besides this podcast, right? Avery is a real ass rapper, and this album is fucking crazy and it's killing it, but he had some setbacks. And I want you to tell, because you didn't really get a chance to talk about it besides like on your social media stuff, but I feel like this is a good platform for you to kind of share what happened, because this was honestly something that would have made me probably quit. Just like Shinshima, I would have killed myself halfway through that movie. I wouldn't have made it through the movie. Avery, he's Shinshima right now.
Yeah, we recorded everything. Me and Rose, like we did like one session, which is crazy because me and Rose, we always like.
But say before that, start earlier. You worked on the album. You had been working on the album.
saying.
Okay, yeah.
This is the first.
I thought you were talking about
the
this
first
last
session.
Okay, yeah.
Our first session, we recorded everything.
Oh, really?
Yeah, so we did like
shit.
a 12-hour session.
Okay, damn.
So I'm saying we recorded everything. We recorded not everything. It was a 12-hour session. It was probably like 5 songs, maybe 5. Yeah, maybe 5. Yeah, 5 songs. And the track list is 8. So we recorded 5 songs, and then when we record, we put it's a lot that goes into the session. Like rows that have like maybe like minimum 10 tracks, or from verse to ad-libs to dubs to hook verse to, you know what I mean? Like it's just so much on the session. So, do that for 5 sessions. There's a lot of work on this project. And it was like, all right, cool. We finished the first session, and then we get a second session. I think we do like we do the rest. We do everything else besides Adrian Blest and one of our homies, Yours. They both had to finish their verses, so that was going to be the third and final session after, and at that session, Rose was like, hey man, like you should get a hard drive, because I always have hard drives, but at this point in time, all my videographers low key be taking my hard drives, and it's no knock to them, but they take it because we do the video and they have all that footage on there, and then after I get the video back, like the main video, I really don't be caring about the hard drives, which is bad on my part. Yeah. Anyways,
hard drives are valuable.
Yeah, Rose was like, man, you should get a hard drive for this project. And I was like, cool. Kind of waving them off. And I was like, I'll do it next session or whatever. And then next session comes, me and Rose did not talk at all. We were just kind of vibing. We're like, hey, we get another session to get everybody in there. He's like, all right, cool. We get in the session. We didn't even start nothing, dude. The freaking hard drive did not open the session at all. It didn't even open up for the hard drive, and
just completely crashed.
Yeah, completely. And then
so that means all that work, the whole album that Avery did, what all he really needed was 2 verses to finish this album.
Yeah, everything gone. Everything gone. Before we knew that, we at this session that Adrian Blest and Yours was at, we went to Best Buy to try to recover it, and man, it was just no hope. They were like, the dude was like, man, yes, it's a wrap, man. So that session was a complete waste, because we felt that we were gonna have to re-record everything, and then we at least recorded Adrian Blest and Yours on a new hard drive that I went to buy at Best Buy. So we got their verses, and then that's it. That's all we have now on this new hard drive. 8 songs to 2 verses. So this session, me and Rose were about to do a whole session, but I was really discouraged that day. So I think I just did their songs, and then I called it a day, and I tried to go revive the hard drive at somewhere else, with some other people, and they had it for like a day or 2, and there was no hope. There was no hope in that, So fast forward to couple of days after, I had to go back to the studio, and we had to re-record everything,
the whole album
all
over again, which is crazy.
The whole album, man.
I can't even put out one song because it takes me fucking forever to put out one song. Avery did a whole album in a session, which is crazy.
Yeah,
which, I mean,
that's crazy.
To give you guys props, like, 1, I know that's a lot of work, but 2, it's got to probably be a little bit easier because you guys already kind of knew what you guys wanted to do with it, because you had already worked on it, right? So it's not going to take as long as the first session probably, but it's still a lot of fucking work, bro.
Yeah, man.
And I commend you for doing that, putting in the work, and still following through with it, because I would have been discouraged, bro. Like I said, I'm fucking Shinshima, but without the will to live, bro. Man, I would have been like, fuck this. I guess this album's not meant to be. I'm not.
Nah, dude, I was like that day. That day, I was like that. I was like, man, there's no way. And then I was just, at that time, like I did our song and I did your song, and I was like, all right, cool. Like, let me just let's see if somebody can help and fix it.
It's funny that his name is Yours, because you're like, oh, you did our song and then we did your song. It's like you're saying the same thing twice, but his name is Yours.
His name is Yours. Yeah. But yeah, I try to just go and try to revive it, man. And those dudes was like, yeah, man, it's a no-go. So yeah, it's all good, man. I think, and it's like I think Josie said in one of the Road to Atlantis, she was like, it's for the better, because one of the one of the songs, the first song actually, Milo's Return, sounds completely better than the first time I did it. Yeah, which was already kind of like I was already on the fence about the way I did that song. So
did you record that session?
Huh?
With Ethan and stuff? Did you record that session of you re-recording the album?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
So that should come out in 2 weeks.
Okay.
But yeah, man. So yeah, we finished it, and I think we did one more session. That was that session with Ethan, where we finished everything, and then we mixed everything down, and then everything sounds crispy, and then I took it to mastering, and then boom, I heard it, and I'm like, dang, dude, it sounds really crispy and cohesive. Oh, and side note, I told Dre, this was supposed to be a physical album for the fans, and then everybody else get it every other song as singles. But I'm listening to it through, and it everybody has to listen to it as a full album.
Yeah.
So everything's gonna come out on January 5th. It's not gonna be no longer
breaking news.
Yeah, it's no longer gonna be every week. It's gonna be January 5th.
You can still focus on, like, you could put it out and then still focus one song at a time. You know, keep still do your marketing thing. Still promote like one song at a time and focus on that song that week, and then like at the end of 8 weeks, promote the whole album as one thing. But you know what I mean? Like, at least it's available for everyone to get.
Yeah, I mean, that's true. That's true.
So you can still kind of do it.
That's true. Yeah, I got
be the same thing, but still work.
I'm doing a lot of good marketing right now, but for sure, I'm like
the cereal box was dope.
Yeah, dude, I have something else coming that's really sick.
Oh, okay. I think I know what you're talking about. I think I know what
sick,
it is.
Dude. Like, I seen the video of the guy having it, so I'm praying to God that it's the same exact kind of like thing. And then once I do that, I mean, but I feel like only people that know Atlantis would know. But I'm gonna still like post.
You guys start posting clips of the movie or something.
Yeah, I'm gonna still post the clips of the movie so people would know. But like, bro, like this thing is sick, and I'm gonna wear it everywhere, bro.
I already know. And when people, and you know what's, it's like there's this book about, like, it's called like The Pickup Artist, and it's like for guys to like learn how to pick up on girls and shit. And the guy who wrote it, in the book he talks about this thing called peacocking, right? And it's like peacocking is like standing out or having something that makes you stand out, whether it's like a weird hat or a fucking colorful shirt or like whatever, it might be something weird, right? So that way when like the idea of his theory is that like you go to a club and a girl sees you in like this weird hat and they're like, oh, like I like your hat, kind of like and it's like a way to break the ice, right? Yeah. And then for them to be like, oh well, yeah, this hat is like, so then it gets you talking. Yeah, I feel like that's almost like a peacocking thing, right? Because we're not gonna say what it is, but I feel like the thing that you have is like a peacock thing that if you wear it, people and girls are gonna be like, oh, what is that? Like, well, like, why do you have that? And then you could be like, well, because I just put out an album. Here you go. Let's fucking go buy that shit. Like, yeah. So I feel like that's actually really smart too.
Yeah. So I mean, I'm just doing everything I can to like get the awareness, and that was my thing. For example, I made an album called Atlantis in 2018, 19, something like that, and I did so well with the marketing that it did numbers, bro. Like, let me see. Hold on. Let me see. Because I was like looking at this the other day, and I was like, dude, that's freaking amazing, bro. Like, I didn't even expect, it to be that good. So like, if you go to Atlantis and you look at the album, and like, it's not a lot to a lot of people, but to me, the whole album got 48,000.
That's a lot.
Plays. I mean, it's not in retrospect.
Yeah, I mean, so if you're fucking Drake or Meek Mill or fucking DJ Khaled or whatever, but yeah, to us, that's a lot of fucking views. I mean, my music
to July. I
got my fucking. Well, I was also, in my defense, I didn't put out any music in the last like 2 years, but I was looking. I got my your artist review for the year, and it was like you had 3 listeners, and I'm like,
I was one of them.
Yeah. I know. I'm like, thanks.
I was one of them.
I'm like, yeah. I'm like, I didn't really. Yeah, I gotta step it up. But it is what it is. But yeah, no, that's remarkable, bro.
Yeah,
that's insane.
So that's what I'm saying. Like, that happened because the marketing was so crazy. I think that was.
We gotta double it this time, bro.
So my goal, honestly, I didn't say double. My goal was 50,000 in the first like 2 months, like at the end of February, and like, I mean, that's double. That's going crazy because that was 48,000 for all time.
Yeah.
So I want to do 50 in the 2 months, man, and I'm giving myself that, and that comes with hard work, and like I gotta. It
definitely
promote,
comes. I think it's definitely word of mouth too, because if I learned anything from Godzilla and also from just what I've been doing with my work, it is really like word of mouth. Because what I do right now, even like so I have my job is something different. Well, I don't want to talk about it on the podcast, but what I'm doing right now for my work, I was even talking to my barber about it. My barber's like, I'll sign up. Like, I'm gonna, like, so I think it's just like anytime you're around someone to be like, oh, like anytime you talk to someone, even whether it's you're getting your haircut, you're getting your, like, you're in the restaurant or something, and you're just like, oh, like, I do this, I actually put out an album, and then start talking about it. People are willing to be like, oh, really? Okay, dope, I'll check it out. Like, that's a big part of it too. So I think the social media stuff plus you just talking and being the person that you are, you'll be able to fucking get that number. Yeah. I guarantee it.
Yeah, I'm hoping so, man. I'm hoping so. So, the work's not done. The work is this is the hard part. The easy part just happened, creating the music. Now it's about getting it heard, which is double. You got to work hard double because you got to get it heard by the people who know you, which is what I want to do to get my another goal of mine, which is, I guess I'll say it. No, F it. You guys are family. I want to have 2,000 people pay $20 so I can have this certain amount of money. You do the math by like February. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And that way, like, dude, that kickstarts my January. That kickstarts my 2024, and I could do this. I could do that. I could do this. I could do that. And then also, so that's catering to the fans I already have, and then trying to cater to fans I don't have.
Yeah.
It's a tough.
You better get that Square reader ready again.
Huh?
You better get that Square reader ready again.
Square reader?
The Square for the swipe your card.
Oh, I do PayPal.
Okay, that's fine too.
I have the PayPal.
You gotta have more options than that. You better be like everything, because I already know you, like the way you work and the way you operate. Like if you're telling someone like, oh yeah, check out my album, and they're like, oh yeah, I'm down. I'd be like, perfect, cool. You can buy one from me right now. And then they'll be like, oh, well, I don't have any cash. I don't have any cash on me. Cool, I got a card reader. I got a card reader. I got a
card reader. I got a Zelle. I got Venmo. I got Cash App.
Yeah.
Whatever.
I'll get you the album right now.
Yeah.
So I think if you start pushing it that way too, like that's gonna help you. That's gonna get those numbers right there. So
yeah. So
you just gotta be on it. I mean, the one thing is the one thing about marketing that I've learned is marketing can be easy as long as you have the product to push, right? It's like when we do shows, a lot of times I don't feel confident or motivated to do a show because I have nothing to promote, right? Well, but if I have a new song or if I had an album out, I would be like, yeah, like, hey, I have an album. I want to talk to everyone about it. And I'll be talking to everyone about it and being like, yeah, I got this. Here, go check it out. Like, I have something to show. I have something to present. I have something to give to you.
Yeah.
So it makes me more confident to talk about it.
It's so funny. It's easy for me, too, because it's like, what is Atlantis? And if I have the CD, I'm like, this is Atlantis. Like, this is, you want to know what Atlantis is? This is Atlantis. I'm trying to get everybody.
I feel like now I'm thinking on my mind's running because I'm like, damn, like Jay-Z really has something with the blueprint because he's like, I got the blueprint.
Yeah,
like this is blueprint.
Blueprint is more easy to explain than Atlantis. But when it's easier.
But people know what Atlantis is.
When I have a physical copy of Atlantis, I know it's gonna be easy to be like, oh dang, what is Atlantis? Oh, I'm glad you asked. This is Atlantis.
It's the lost city,
but what does it mean? It's the lost city. It's this. This is how I feel. I feel like my music is the lost, item in your life.
Boom, baby. Boom, baby.
So yeah, man. January 5th, it comes out. Pre-order. Actually, dang, when is this dropping?
This will drop tomorrow.
Oh, actually, perfect. Pre-order is out right now for the physical copies.
Yeah.
Get the Atlantis package. The Atlantis package comes with. I just spit all over your mic, bro.
No, that's your mic. Okay. I actually. Since this podcast begun, from the very beginning, I marked my mic and Avery's mic. Avery's only ever used that mic. I've only ever used this mic.
Oh, okay.
So we've never, that's your mic, bro. I've never switched the mics. Like, that has been your mic since the moment I bought that mic, and this has been my mic since the moment I bought it. And we have a guest. I have a guest mic for guests when they come on. Like, we have our own mic. So spit away, bro. Spit away.
So yeah, man. So today, the Atlantis package is available. The Atlantis package comes with a signed physical copy of Atlantis II, Milo's Return, and it also comes with a signed 11 by 17 poster. I think it looks like that.
Yeah.
Of the Atlantis track list. So that's going to be signed as well. And then those are the two things you for sure get. I'm trying to figure out if I'm going to put stickers in it or not, but those are the two things you for sure get.
Okay.
And it's up right now on, everywhere. So just go get it and then get it, and it's gonna be mailed to you.
How do you buy it? Like
you just buy it off my website.
Okay.
Yeah. And so I think
what is your website?
ABOVonly.com.
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 Go to ABOVonly.com. Buy the album.
What I was gonna say something.
You were talking about the stickers with the.
Yeah. So it's gonna be
go everywhere to buy it.
Yeah. Just go get it, man. I really appreciate it, man. It sounds amazing, dude. It sounds really good. And
I'm on the album.
Adrian Blest is on the album, man. Shout out to Adrian Blest. Shout out to yours. Shout out to Cam Archer who came with it. Shout out to Stephen Joseph who came with it. Rose Hills who came with it. Shout out to Angelo Imani for creating some dope tunes. Like his production on this is crazy. He has 6 solid production songs on here. He absolutely killed it. He's out in Israel. And then shout out to Lucas Quinn and Louis who created a couple of songs on there as well. And then Rose Hills, man. Rose freaking did hella work on this joint.
Your executive producers.
And ASAP Jost did an amazing job. She kills me because she had some suggestions at the end, but I chose not to use them. But we met in the middle. She did a hell of a job. Like if it wasn't for Jost, man, that first song would be garbage. So I appreciate her, man. But yeah, man, and Tim for doing the front cover art, and my boy. Freaking Lou for shooting.
Ethan for shooting too.
Ethan for shooting. Freaking
all the video content.
Tag who made the back cover art, man. And dude, who else? Like I just want to thank everybody that was in this because, dude, it's
a lot of work.
It's a lot of work and it's a lot of pieces, man. Like I didn't like I know I say I do stuff alone a lot, but like. So a lot of times you can't do stuff alone, so like you need help. So I appreciate everybody who helped out with this joint, man. So man, it's gonna be good. And, that's what I was gonna say. So I was gonna say there are 8 songs on this project, and the thing was before I released it as a whole album, they were gonna come out singles. Every song could be a single. Like that's how good this is. I'm not capping to y'all. Every song could be like its own standalone single. Like if I was just releasing it just at one at a time. So that's what I was gonna say. And it's cohesively created, so you can listen through. But I just wanted to let y'all really know that every song is its own solid. Like I don't even know how to explain it. Like it's its own song. So I'm excited about that because I haven't done that before. Like Illuminate and the first Atlantis. Like there was a few songs on the projects that weren't. Strong enough to stand alone by himself. But these songs are strong enough to stand alone by themselves.
Damn.
All 8.
Damn.
So man, I'm hoping you guys check them out, man. And yeah, dude, I think me personally, I have a really good feeling. I don't know what's happening, but I have a good feeling about where Atlantis 2 is going to take me. So
dope, bro.
So yeah, man.
I'm excited, man. I'm really excited to hear the whole thing. I've only heard parts of it, so I'm excited to hear the whole thing.
Man. Drink it here tonight. I got it.
I need the whole thing, the full thing.
Yeah, you can listen to it fully.
And excuse my neighbor for
he about to turn
Harley right now.
He about to go.
Yeah, he's about to Donald Trump rally right now. a white pride rally right now.
Hey, bro, does he watch your stuff?
No,
he's gonna be like, what?
No,
he's gonna be
they
what?
do not know who I am or my real name or anything.
Shoot, that's funny, man. But
they know my work.
But yeah, man, Atlantis 2 on the way, bro. And then and then after that, well, before that, actually, I think because tomorrow
you gotta take your time with this album and really like. Bring it for all it's worth. I need music videos.
Sure.
I need.
I'm now that I'm done, I need to figure out what we're gonna do with music videos.
Yeah.
Ethan actually threw something in my ear that I've considered, but I'm not 100% on. He was talking about like a short film.
Yeah, I can imagine.
But I mean that's a hit or miss. That's a lot of work to do. Everything has to be really good though, because I don't want one.
I mean, I have some ideas already.
Yeah, well,
I told you an idea for my
song
with you, and I think that music video idea could be really dope, and that can all go into a short film. Like if you follow like that kind of idea of what I was saying for that, like it could be. We'll talk about it off. We'll talk about it offline. But yeah, I have some ideas for it.
I was gonna say, so shout out to Atlantis. Atlantis 2 is about to go crazy. I appreciate y'all, man. Go get that. Go right now. right now, and go to my website, ABOVEonly.com, and go get you a copy, man. It comes with the physical copy and the poster, man. Just support the boy. Support us for what we just did for y'all, man. And you know.
Yeah, it's going to pay off because it's going to go, you know, back into the music and then back into the podcast. So you'll see.
Yeah,
you'll see improvements.
Dude, I'm telling
if you guys
man.
buy it, you're going to see improvements live on here. You know what I mean?
Exactly. Yeah. Bro, that's what I'm saying, man. Like, I'm telling y'all, man.
We're getting a couch. And we're gonna get like a table or a desk or something. We gotta like us sitting here. Back in the day, it was us on the couch, but I have some ideas of how we're gonna visually upgrade this podcast, and it's gonna be dope, bro.
Yeah,
we got some.
I need another camera in here.
Yeah, we need definitely more cameras. We need more. We need new mics. We need better sound. We're gonna get there.
Yeah.
But we appreciate you guys for sticking with us through all the turbulence. You know what I mean?
Yeah. On other news, though.
Your boy. Yeah, your boy. I already knew.
Listen, everybody. Hold on. Let me just. No, he was innocent, nigga. I told y'all niggas, man. Jonathan Majors, man. I was trying to tell everybody. Now I don't know I don't know what happened in London. I'm so sorry. I don't know what happened in London, but I know this situation. I knew this was fishy. There was because I seen that video of him walking away from her.
Yeah.
That, like, you know what I mean? I've seen abusers and they want to control someone. So in that moment, he would probably be like, "Get your ass over here!" Yeah. Like, no, he was running away from her. And then the video of the car, he was legit scared for his life, which I know because, bro, I've been in situations where girl of not pigment skin color would say something and I'm terrified. You know what I mean? Like, so I can only imagine him being, you know what I mean? Like, yeah. Because I had somebody lie on me before when I was like a kid, and I was like, dude, no way. Like, that didn't happen. And that didn't happen. And like, it was a big thing. And I'm
Emmett Till. That's all I'll say. That's all I'll say. That's all I'll say.
I'm like, and I don't get me wrong, bro. Anybody who abuses women,
obviously,
should for sure get in trouble. You know what I'm saying? Like, I am not on the side of any abuser, but like, there's a lot of times where, dude, people lie, bro. Especially like Karen ass girls, bro.
Any case that goes to trial, someone is lying. You know what I mean? Yeah. Like, at the end of the day, like, it's like it's like two sides saying two different things. So there's always one person lying or someone stretching the truth about something. So yeah, it is what it is. So today's Thursday. We're recording the podcast on Thursday. We are tomorrow when this podcast comes out, the verdict should be out for the Jonathan Majors trial. So we'll see what's going on with it and see what's the official verdict.
If it comes in the morning, you should put it,
edit and be like,
not edit it, just like while we're talking right now, you should be like, he was innocent. He was guilty, whatever.
Yeah, I have to have everything uploaded by tonight, so I don't think I'll be able to. Okay. But maybe I'll put it in the description or something. You know what I mean? I don't know, on YouTube. I can edit that. I can throw something in. Or maybe we'll make like a little short to be like, hey, we were right.
Because I've been
talking about this for
I've been on his side for a minute, and now that I've seen like videos, I'm like, bro, there's no way he did it.
Yeah, we've been talking about this for months. There's 6 months, I think.
There's no way, dude.
And we'll see what happens. Yeah. We'll see what happens. But
I mean, and then
it seems very good for Jonathan Majors right now.
I honestly feel like though it's where would they like Marvel? Are they gonna come out the gate and be like, yeah, it's time? Blah, 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 blah. You know what I mean? Like, what are they gonna do?
They're gonna have to let it breathe. I don't know. Marvel's in their own little weird world right now. So we'll see what's going on with that. But I don't know. All I know is that we got some good shit coming up for besides Jonathan Majors. Hopefully the trial goes his way and we get Kang back into the multiverse saga. But in the meantime, in between time, it is Christmas coming up. So the next time you see us, I think Christmas will already have passed.
Yeah, I'll be back here on the 26th.
Yeah, so it will be like right before the new year. You guys will get another episode. But in that time, What If Season 2 comes out and Aquaman 2 comes out. So
which I'm really excited for both.
So Aquaman 2 is going to be hopefully good. I mean, the trailer kind of looks corny, but it also, I really like Aquaman's story. So if they can really do it, and I love Black Manta, I think Black Manta is so fucking dope. If they can really pull it off with Black Manta and Aquaman 2.
That's what I asked at the thing. Is James Gunn in this one?
No, he didn't do it. No. So this was also before the James Gunn stuff. So the first movie that James Gunn really had control over is Superman Legacy, which is going to come out like in 2025 or something. So we still got like a whole other year before James Gunn stuff. But we got this at least.
Yeah.
So we'll see how it goes. But we'll see.
I wonder how they're going, because I mean it's really past it. So big spoiler. I don't care. At the end of Flash, Aquaman was just drunk. Like, how they gonna tie that into this?
It's probably not. That's what's stupid.
Like, what is that?
It's not. That was just a random fucking.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
they were just like, oh, he was probably like hanging out on set. Like he came through and they're like, hey, well, let's just put you in the movie real quick. Like, you know what I mean? Fucking, I don't know, man. That's so stupid.
That was like the worst like
cameo ever.
In credit scene I've ever seen in my life.
I know.
Because it had no meaning.
Yeah.
Like he was just
at
drunk.
least like the other bad cameo I think of is like at the end of Avengers when they're eating shawarma. But even that's like at least funny. And then at Disneyland, which I went to Disneyland recently, they have like the shawarma restaurant from the Avengers. So like I'm like, oh, okay, that's pretty cool. Like at least they like built something off that. There's nothing like from this fucking
at all,
Flash
dude.
thing.
When he just fell in the water.
Fell in the water and it's like, okay, cool.
Stupid, man.
Fell in a puddle. All right.
So I mean, low key. What if they're low key?
Season 2.
What if they're pump faking us because they have to kill that girl off? So it's probably really like
Amber Heard.
Yeah.
Maybe he is like maybe it will like show because what it seems like in this movie from the trailers that I'm getting is like he's built his life and he has this thing and he has a kid and then Black Manta destroys it and then he's gonna be depressed for a little while and then he's gonna come back and be King Atlanta or whatever the fuck, whatever he does. Yeah. So I don't know what's gonna happen, but also it does kind of tie in with your album release too. So you should take advantage.
I was thinking about that. Yeah, I was thinking about that. I gotta because
this is like Atlantis. He's the king of Atlantis.
Yeah,
you know you should like do some like Photoshop pictures with you and Jason Momoa and be like, hey, us both promoting Atlantis too. Like we both trying to get to Atlantis or something like that. But the two kings of Atlantis, you know what I mean? Like I don't know, like whatever you do.
Yeah, I'm definitely getting some stuff ideas because I think I was like on YouTube or something and he said the thing came up and before I skipped he was like I'm just the leader of Atlantis and I was like, oh, I might use that and then you gotta get the ocean.
Oh yeah,
I gotta use that. I gotta use that.
Tell him to bring out the whole ocean.
Yeah,
tell him to bring out the whole ocean. Did you watch it or no?
Yeah, I watched it. Yeah, it's funny. It's funny.
Tell him to bring out the whole ocean.
I gotta figure out how to put my CD in that spot and I just gotta do a couple like edits.
You can get like a little millennial or a Gen Zer to do that for you real quick. Someone that can make memes.
Yeah,
that's an easy like little thing that they could do. But
tell them to bring out the ocean.
Yeah,
that's stupid.
Yeah. Shout out DJ Khaled.
Yeah.
But yeah, so we got What If Season 2 coming up soon. We got Aquaman 2 coming out soon. So we got one more episode. That will be our 50th episode, people. 50th episode of the podcast. There is 52 weeks in a year. That's a whole year of podcasting with 2 weeks off. Give us a break. We can't do it.
That's actually crazy. That is crazy because I was like overseas like 3 times.
Yeah, I know. I don't know how we did it. I think it might have been longer than a year that it's taken us to get to this point. But we are at episode 50, which is crazy. No, we started
last year.
I think so, yeah. I don't know.
In November. Oh, yeah. So yeah, I guess.
It's been like a little bit longer than a year. Yeah.
We started in November. Like that. I guess Black Panther 2 was our first. Okay.
Yeah, Black Panther 2 was our first one.
Okay. So yeah. So those few weeks in November and December of 2022 gave us length for when I went to like Australia and the UK.
So we got at least another year in us. So 50 episodes down. Starting next episode, and then after that, you're gonna see a refresh on the podcast. I'm really trying to put in work to like make this something special.
Somebody told me too, like podcasts don't really hit their stride till like 100.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, people
Yeah,
do podcasts like it's like there's podcasts that I've like started watching religiously at episode 273. You know what I mean? Like on shit like that. So we got time. The fact that you guys are watching right now and following with us and sticking along with us so early, we appreciate you because you guys are gonna be the ones who be like, oh, I remember before Avery and Adrian changed. You know what I mean? They used to be like this, but now it's like this. You know, so you guys will be those people.
I remember when Avery had dreads.
Yeah. What are you gonna have?
Come on, dreads. I'm gonna have a bald head.
No, you can't have an afro, bro. You have to have an afro, please. Like that's my dream. I can't have an afro, so like I gotta live vicariously through someone, bro, because I cannot have an afro.
Like a
and
fat,
I've always wanted like a crazy ass afro, but I obviously cannot pull that off, right? So if you could do it, then you can do it.
I remember my senior year, I had a fro, but it wasn't huge. It was probably like a little, like this big, and like that fro was weird, bro.
No,
like it was like
cool.
Lopsided.
I've only ever seen like one person have like an actual like the big just big afro besides fucking Undercover Brother, I think. It's the only person.
Ben Wallace had it. Ben Wallace, he was a basketball player.
Yeah, he did.
That's one of the only.
Cool.
That's only the only ones who really
rocked it like that.
Yeah, rocked it.
I always think of the dude from Tekken, Eddie from Tekken.
Oh, okay,
he's like the breakdancer from Tekken. Anyways, he was dope. But yeah, so I don't know. But anyways, on a different note, yeah, that's pretty much what we got going right now. We went to go see Godzilla. Please go watch that. There's also Godzilla's TV show right now called Monarch that's on Apple Plus. I'm gonna start watching that because looks incredible, and I've been hearing really good reviews about that too. So I'm excited to see that. And then we got What If season 2 coming out. We got Aquaman 2 coming out. We got Avery's album coming out. It's Christmas time, so we're gonna be enjoying the families. We got New Year's coming up
again,
right before the next episode. Oh, and then last thing, this weekend we got UFC, the last UFC of the 2023, which is stacked, which is stuck. Yeah, right.
Wish us luck, bro.
Wish us luck because we put hella bets in, and I'm trying to win some money for Christmas.
We are betting, yes.
So hopefully we win those bets. Shout out to Leon. Please knock out this motherfucker Kobe Covington. I hate him so much. And yeah, man, it's a stacked ass card. So if you guys are in the UFC, you guys got something to look forward to tomorrow. And then yeah, man, it's been a blast, man. I don't know what else to say. Life is good. Life is great. And hopefully we just continue to get some more good things going in our lives. Avery's over here checking his bets, making sure that he got the right people in.
Dude, this bet right here give me $7,500, bro.
Yeah, that's crazy.
We need this one to hit.
Yeah, I know. Yeah,
we need this one to hit. That would be crazy. You know what's crazy? All the unknown guys, I picked like the ones like the ox-shucked, like the ones that
with
like,
the V at the end.
Yeah, because I don't know these guys, but like
same.
Like they Muslim Sakalik Hove.
Oh, Muslim
like he has to win.
Muslim Salakov.
He's a He's an underdog, but like with that name, you gotta win, bro.
If your name's Muslim, you gotta fucking do work, bro.
You gotta win, bro. You gotta win. But yeah,
so it's gonna be dope. Yeah, it's gonna be really fucking sick. So
I'm gonna attempt to make what we're gonna attempt to make, because I think he's gonna make the.
Oh yeah.
He's gonna actually make the burgers. We're gonna attempt to make bulgogi burgers, which I don't know why I thought of that. I've been looking up to see if I can find it. There's nobody that has it, but the marinade with a burger sounds fire. So I'm gonna make it Saturday, and then
we gotta get some like special like for the next, bread and all that stuff too. We gotta make it like special. I'll talk to
Hawaiian bread.
I'll talk to Kat about it.
Hawaiian bread would be fire with it.
That'd be fine. That'd be dope.
But yeah, cool. we'll let you know how it goes, because I think that'd be really interesting. I thought that'd be cool. So I gotta marinate the meat for
super pause
overnight, and then I'm gonna bring it over here Saturday, and then we're gonna see what this popping for.
Oh, also one last thing before we go. I was gonna say, if you guys are sticking around, I went to Disneyland recently. I didn't get to talk to you about Avery about it, but I haven't been to Disneyland in like 10 years, and I went to California Adventure. I'm gonna tell you guys right now, because you guys are Marvel fans, and that's the whole reason I wanted to go. It was cool, right? California Adventures, if you guys have been to Avengers Campus and stuff, I've only ever seen like videos and stuff online, and they make it seem a lot bigger than it really is. It wasn't that crazy. It was cool. Like they have the Avengers, or I mean, they have the Guardians of the Galaxy Mission Breakout ride, which is, it looks cool. I didn't get to go on it, but it looked fucking cool. And then they have the Spider-Man ride, which the Spider-Man ride was fucking sick. Like you go in and like Tom Holland's in there, and he's talking to you about how he's created these spider bots, and they start self-replicating and going crazy, and your job is to wrangle them all up. And they put you in this ride, and you have these glasses on, and you like actually shoot your hands, and you're like shooting web, and like wherever you shoot, it like shoots web, and you can like shoot the web and then grab it and pull it back to you and stuff. Like, so if you shoot like a box by accident, you can like pull the box and it'll like knock shit over. Like, it's sick, and it really works. Like, it's crazy. Like, I don't know, the technology on that is insane. So that ride was cool. And then they have like the Avengers like come out and do like a little show for Christmas and stuff, and that was all right.
That show looked weak.
Yeah, it was pretty weak.
Yeah, that show looked weak.
It was
like
pretty bad.
He posted a little bit on his story, and I was like,
Yeah, Kate Bishop, I was expecting her to look like Haley Steinfeld, and she did not. Let's just say that. I was like, that's not Kate Bishop. That's not my Kate Bishop, yo. That's not my Kate Bishop. Yeah. So, but yeah, I mean, and Ant-Man and the Wasp, like, I've seen better cosplay at Comic-Con than the actual ones that they had at Disneyland.
Yeah, it's so funny because I was watching your story, and I saw that it was so far up, like, and you could tell that, like,
but from the video, it seems like farther up, like they're right there.
Oh, really?
Like, it's not that far away. Like, that's what I'm saying. It seems bigger in videos and stuff, but it's not that far away.
I was gonna say I would feel like they have them up there because they probably look wacky.
Yeah.
And not,
no, I can see them.
like,
I can see their details of their face, and they did not look like fucking Hawkeye. That Hawkeye looked all right, and then it's like they're lip syncing the like voice the acting.
So like really,
so like it's like speakers like recorded voices, but then they're like. You know, it's like, I'm like, dude, I'm like, that doesn't even fit your fucking voice and body. And it's just, I don't know. It was all right. It was cool. And there was no Hulk, man. Like, I don't know. It was cool though. I mean, I don't know. If you guys are Marvel fans, maybe go check it out. But maybe the Guardians ride was cool. But everything else
we talked about it the other day. So maybe Dre could give me a ticket. We'll see.
We're gonna figure that out,
or something, because I want to go. I've never been, so
we gotta go. At least California Adventure. You gotta go to Disneyland. I gotta take you to Disneyland, bro. It's worth going once, but it's like, I'm definitely not like super hyped to go again.
Y'all
like,
look at the album so I can afford to go to Disneyland.
Once you selling out tickets, what are you doing right now? We're going to Disneyland. What do they always say, like, after you win the finals? You just won the world. You just won the championship. What are you gonna do? We're going to Disneyland. Yeah.
I wonder why that's crazy.
Fucking Disneyland pays them to do that.
Nah, I think Disneyland just gives them tickets.
Yeah, but they also pay them to say that.
You think so?
Yeah, they say it every year. They have to. It's part of their like marketing thing.
Okay.
But anyway, so yeah, that was cool. But yeah, guys, stick with us, man. I appreciate you guys for like sticking around and being here for this podcast. And I know it's everything's kind of dead right now. There's not much going on in the world. It's Christmas time. It's holidays. Hanukkah's going on. Kwanzaa's coming up. So just relax, enjoy yourselves, be with your family, enjoy them as much as you can.
Show your family this.
Yeah, share. If you know anybody, if your little cousin loves Marvel, hit them up to our podcast. If they like movies, if they like shit, if they like hip hop,
play us on your TV while you're eating dinner.
Yeah, when you guys are opening presents, put our podcast on, and then you guys, it'll be cool. You guys can watch.
I see y'all go, jingle bell, jingle bell, jingle bell rock.
Also, real quick before we go, dude, the music in Godzilla, when that music hits, how fucking crazy is it? Dun, dun, dun,
I just listen to, you know who it is? It's Pharaoh Monch.
Oh, I don't know that. Boom, 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 boom.
Yeah, it's he did.
Boom, boom,
oh
boom.
No, niggas ain't hit the hustle.
Okay.
That's Snake Dogg, Mos Def and Pharaoh. So it's Pharaoh's song, and I just listened to it. I was like, oh shoot, like he kills it. Yeah.
But when they're playing that, like that, when they show Godzilla and like that music is playing, oh man, like I was getting the chills. I was like, dude, this is crazy. Yeah, it's so scary. It's so scary.
Crazy. Just side note, if you guys, because Dre is a big Godzilla fan, I wasn't. So when that music came on, I was like, what? This is where they got it from? I was like, this is where they got it from. So it was like Godzilla, a cool thing. And then I just went back to check out
it's classic
Pharaoh's song. So
yeah. So with that being said, though, guys, we love you. It's been another episode of Above the Multiverse. You already know. Go fucking like, subscribe, share with a friend, tell people, leave some comments, please, about something, just anything. You can literally put a word and then just put like word, you know, like whatever, just something to let us know that we're connecting with you guys. And yeah, with that being said, that's it, I guess. So Merry Christmas, Happy Hanukkah. Go Leon Edwards and go watch Godzilla Minus One.
We'll see
Till
y'all
next
right
time.
before New Year's,
Yeah,
man.
see you before New Year's. Last episodes.
Peace.